Oh, what's up, y'all? I am trying to do something new where we talk about kind of like current event. We watch videos on current events, shit going on. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to keep my shit non-political, so you're not gonna see the Charlie Kirk shit. I'm not gonna give my opinion on it. Really, you can go on my TikTok if you want to see that shit. Comment and tell me y'all want to see it. I keep shit like that on my TikTok. I'm not a political head. I've never voted, so I'm not a lefty or righty. So I don't want people flooding my comments with that bullshit. I don't believe in that bullshit. I think the government is trying to keep us apart with that bullshit. So I mean, if you guys can go ahead and keep fighting. Oh, I'm left, I'm right, I'm left, I'm right. Who fucking cares? Why don't we just vote on who's trying to make America better? You know what I mean? But it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. I don't care. Yeah, I'm just not a political person, so don't bring that bullshit with me. I'm the kind of person who's very open minded. I am willing to listen to the left and the right. So, but I'm not gonna make content on that because I don't want people arguing for hours in my comment section. No one will ever win because no one will ever listen to each other. I'm open minded. I'm willing to listen, but it's my choice. Yeah. Um, I'm not gonna get into that, but I am gonna try to make more content on a current event. And just get into the video. 1 minute of yapping, bro. But yes, we are watching a video on David and Celeste. Did he do it? I don't know. I'm gonna watch this video. I'm not really gonna give my opinion OD because at the end of the day, we don't know until it's over. Let's watch.
Day of developing news. So the body found in the trunk of a Tesla registered to popular music artist David is that of a teenage girl missing since.
Here's the thing: no matter what, even if he did it or not, if he was hanging out with this teenage girl, even hanging out around her, he's a pedo. It's a 5 year difference. It wouldn't have been a problem if she was like 20 and he was 25. It would not be a problem. But consider that she's 11 or 13 at the start, and then he was 18. That is crazy to me, David. I don't know how you even found her. I don't even think you start high school at 13, right? I could be wrong. I don't know. All I know is that that's crazy to me. That is diabolical. Motherfucking bolical.
April of last year.
So no matter what, you're a pedo.
Fox 11's Christina Gonzalez live in Lake Elsinore. This stunning development in this case. Christina.
Why are you smiling, bitch? Don't smile like that. Yo, are you about to talk about a dead body? Stop it.
Yeah, her name was Celeste
Christina, no.
Rivas. She was last seen leaving her home here back in 2024. Her family thought she was missing. She was declared missing back then. They had no idea there could even be a connection to the body in the Tesla until they got a call from TMZ last week. Now, keep in mind that David has been cooperating with authorities. He has not been named a person of interest, let alone a suspect. But at this point, this concert in Seattle, the next concert date, has been canceled, and people here are saying, what's going on? Take a look.
No.
Few words from those arriving at the Lake Elsinore home where 15-year-old Celeste Rivas disappeared in April of 2024. Where her family has just found out that it is her partially dismembered body that was found in the trunk of a Tesla registered to popular singer-songwriter David Anthony Burke, known by the stage name David. TMZ broke the girl's identification after speaking to her mother.
It was a very heart-wrenching conversation. She was very upset and said that all she knew is that, her daughter had been missing all of this time. She told us that she was aware that there was a boyfriend named David.
And that her daughter had a tattoo with the letters "Shh" on her right index finger.
That the color of the ink of that tattoo was red, which was something that police had not released to the public.
The singer, who has been cooperating with police, had continued his tour after the body was discovered, but he just canceled his next date in Seattle.
But it just seemed odd to us that, gosh, your car, such a grisly discovery in your car, and that you're just out on tour. You would think that, you'd want to find out what happened here, because this is just a very bizarre case.
Especially because one of his videos actually features a body being put in the trunk of a car.
It's just...
Here's the thing, though. Should we really look into that? Like, I get it. Now that this is coming out, everyone is like, oh my God, I saw it coming. Shut the fuck up. You didn't see shit coming. Be quiet. Okay? But number two, should we really look into that? I mean, a lot of murderers do like to recreate their scenes in an artistic way. You know what I mean? So they would do. I don't even know what I'm talking about. What am I, CIA nigga? No. I'm just saying, like, I feel like a murderer, like, it fucks with your head and they want to, like, recreate it. So maybe he did do that to recreate what happened. But we don't know. We don't know. It just feels like putting it in your car, it's registered to you. You can't be that dumb, right? And then just leaving it there, you can't be that dumb, right? Right? Oh, there's dumbasses out there. Maybe he freaked out. Who knows? But it was decomposed, they said. So this didn't happen recent. Let's see.
Eerie, considering what ended up happening in David's car.
I just hope that the truth comes forward.
Celeste's neighbors on the street she grew up at.
Justicia.
Justice is what family and friends are asking for.
Who is that? Doesn't even seem sad. Damn.
Whatever happened
I'm sorry, bro.
could happen to someone else, and it's just scary.
Left the house at 9 p.m. on Friday. I think it was April 5th. Damn.
Now again, at this point, I want to emphasize that David, he's been cooperating with authorities supposedly, and but his next tour date, the one in Seattle, was canceled. He's supposed to be in San Francisco Friday and then come here to the Greek. We haven't heard from those venues yet. We have reached out. We have yet to hear back from LAPD. We'll keep you updated. I'm Christina Gonzalez, live. Hey, Elsinore, back to you in the studio.
All right, starting to.
Back to you in the studio. I've never watched news in my life, bro. This is like my first time actually sitting down and watching something on the news. Insane. But yeah, I have 2 videos. I have my watch later. The David story that I want to actually watch. Some random guy who talks about it. 39 K. So I'm gonna shout him out, even though I have literally only like 202 subs. I feel like if this video ever blows up, I don't want to, like, you know, people to come at me. So is there a way to just copy his name and just and just copy his name? Like Julie B. Nectar Cut, I'm not shouting them out. They're literally millions of views. I'm not gonna shout them. Like, come on, bro. Everyone knows who they are. But like people like this with like way less more of a, I'm gonna shout them out. So I want to watch this guy video, see his take on it.
The David story just got a
life, so let's hope it's interesting.
Really grim update, and I'm here to share it with you all. But first, let me quickly catch you guys up to speed with everything that's happened thus far. On September 9th, an impounded Tesla belonging to David was found with a body in it. During this time, David was on his Withered World tour. Mind you, he also performed that night that all of this was discovered, and he was giving out Labubus, which is crazy because how could he casually do that considering everything that's been revealed today? A spokesperson for David also.
Why do people say that? How can a murderer casually just keep acting like life is normal? So many people have done it. They kill and then they just go back to their regular life. What do you want them to be doing? Oh no, I killed someone, by the way, y'all crowd. I killed. Come on, bro. They're gonna be. Come on. I'm not coming at you though. My fault.
Told NBC that he was fully cooperating with authorities. But honestly, how can you do that on tour? But to make a long story short, the entire situation was very confusing and people honestly didn't know what to believe. But I think we finally have the truth. So allow me to tell you guys everything that got revealed, everything that I've learned, everything I've dug up. But I'm gonna stop yambling. You already know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's talk about it. David paused his tour and canceled his Seattle show after the body of the victim was identified. It was Celeste Rivas Hernandez.
Yes.
And let me start by saying, rest in peace, baby girl.
I heard that he had a girlfriend whose name is also Celeste. So if he knows this girl and then he has a girlfriend named Celeste, why are you dating so many Celestes? I've never ever met one Celeste in my life. How are you finding 2 Celestes with the same first name, same curly hair and everything, bro? How do you manage to do this? Crazy.
Bro, I know you was unfortunately taken from us early, but we're praying for you. I hope you're resting easy now. She was 13 when she went missing and was found over a year later. Here's her missing person report. And the way she was identified was by 2 things. Number 1, with the help of her mom, who confirmed that Celeste had a boyfriend named David. And the fact Celeste had a matching tattoo on her finger with David, which is just so fucking weird. And there's so many more damning pieces of...
She could be a fan though. She could be a fan.
Evidence that connects Celeste and David. That's just the start. People checked David's Discord and found extremely disturbing images. One with Celeste being in there, another with some of his Discord members saying that Celeste was David's girlfriend. But I personally, Celeste being in
she's not
in there. Another.
I mean, there's someone called Celeste, but a picture of her not in there is typing. Same thing, I guess. He has a girlfriend. Pretty sure he's dating right now. What? Yeah, her name is Celeste. Damn, but I heard he has another girl. I heard he dated someone named Celeste that is not this Celeste that died. That's why it's like they could be talking about the other Celeste. It could be.
With some of his Discord members saying that Celeste was David's girlfriend. But I personally think the worst one was from a year ago on August 2024. It was a person replying to David saying, drop a song on the missing girl, Celeste. But it's not just Discord. About a week ago, there were two people on the missing girl.
Drop the one with the missing girl, Celeste. When was this? 8/15/2020. Ooh, that's 2024? Who is that? Who said that? Yo, I'm trying to think. My fault for not talking. Drop the one with the missing girl named Celeste Rivas. This is even before. Oh, but they said missing, and everyone knew she was already missing. So this person knew that David knows Celeste, and that's the full name too. So we can't be confused.
Celeste. But it's not just Discord. About a week ago, there were two people on Reddit making these claims. Let me read them for you. This guy is a weirdo. A close friend's little sister from the LE ran away last year, and this is who she was with. We think her sister was pimping her out. She was in 7th grade at the time. LAPD sweep this place in the hills. I'm terrified that's who was in the car. Nobody has heard from her in months. I won't release names as she's still a minor, but she was from Lake Elsinore. It isn't speculation. It literally happened. I don't really care if you've heard nice things about him. That has no impact on my personal negative experiences. Also, look at the -2 downvotes. Like, it just goes to show we have to stop worshiping these celebrities. We need to have a serious conversation how we can't be developing these parasocial relationships because, like...
That is so true. That is so true. I mean, I like his music, don't get me wrong, but I'm not worshiping this nigga whatsoever. I don't worship any celebrities. And if I ever, not even if, when, right, guys? He's gonna sub to me, right? When I become famous, I hope no one worships me like this. I hope, like, if any allegations come out of anything ever, which none would ever come out, unless someone is lying, I can tell everyone every bad thing I've ever done, and I promise you, talking to minors was never one of them. So I'm cool. Killing someone was never one of them. So I'm cool. The worst thing I think I did was bully people in high school. One person, basically, and yeah, that's really it. And I just talk shit. That's literally it. I can't ever see myself getting exposed. But if I ever do, I want people to always just keep an open mind when it comes to a celebrity. And, you know, I'm not a celebrity, but if I ever become one, when I become one, you know, I want you guys to always keep an open mind. You know, like, anyone can be anything. You don't really know me. Like, of course, you know me from the videos, but you don't really know me. You don't really know what's going on. You feel me? So, like, no one really knows what's going on with this yet. Am I yapping too much?
Me and you, they're people too, and they are capable of doing bad things. This guy is a... From what I've heard, my sister, who is now in 9th grade, told me that he was dating an 8th grader, let's call her C, and she would go on trips with him to LA. They're all in 9th grade now, and it turns out C's friends knew, and he would pay them to keep their mouth shut. C has been missing for over a month now, and no one knows her whereabouts. Definitely something strange going on.
Oh, this was posted a while ago on Reddit. This is before she became missing, right? Or before she was found. So he's a senior, I'm assuming. David is a senior dating 8th graders, basically. That's weird, David. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like that shit. That shit is weird, bro. When I was a senior, I kept it minimum. People I didn't even date anyone, to be honest, when I was a senior. I mean, I was getting pussy. That was the first time I really got pussy, but like, I think I was dating other seniors. I never really went down, bro, because I didn't never see the point. I never saw the point. I was about to go to college, so I was about to be a hoe. So if I was going to date someone, it would be someone that's going to college as well. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's my opinion. But yeah, that's crazy. 8th grade, bro? Come on.
Now the second one is immensely eerie because it refers to Celeste, who at the time was unnamed, as C, which I believe gives more credibility to the post. I think what's interesting is that when you look at the Reddit and the Discord and how these people seemingly have this information about David and Celeste, it comes across as more of an open secret rather than some new revelation, which makes my heart weep for Celeste even more. Here's where the situation gets even worse. The song Romantic Homicide was released on her birthday, September 7th, and on social media, there's currently a new lens being placed over.
I also heard that every song has an Hispanic woman who basically looked like Celeste. Now he could just have a type and just be putting the same woman, curly hair, Hispanic, in every music video. People have types, you know what I mean? So he could just have a type, and he always just put that. But we don't know. And he did say he has an obsession of a woman. I don't know, man. I don't know, David. I think you probably did it, but I don't know. I'm not gonna jump to conclusion because I'm gonna wait until it comes out. I don't want to look stupid by saying you did it and then you didn't. I don't want to look stupid by saying you didn't do it and then you did do it. You feel me? So I'm gonna stay quiet until it comes out. What do y'all think, though?
David's work as an artist. Even certain lyrics are being put into question. Like
The
this,
back of
which
my
really,
mind,
really eerie stuff. I can't
I
say that
killed
enough.
you.
Also, there is proof of David
And I
on the
did it.
phone with Celeste.
Oh,
These are FaceTime screens.
nah. Oh no. Oh no. Celeste and David don't let me sleep. This nigga cooked. It don't matter. You're a pedo. It don't matter. It doesn't even matter if you did it or not. You're a pedo. You're cooked. You're cooked. I didn't see that first one over here. That's why I'm shocked. The second one I saw, but yeah, you're cooked.
Screenshots. And there's even this photo from 2023 before she went missing. And all this stuff does is just further show that he had contact with the victim. And I also did find alleged messages between an anonymous person and Celeste, and it confirms she and David engaged inappropriately. Celeste also confirms she had contact with a person named Gus. We don't know who he is as of yet, but based off of what she said, it seemed the interaction she had with him was even more horrifying than we can imagine. Some other stuff I found was people going through certain TikTok reposts David had and connecting it with Celeste, although I'm unsure how true any of this is, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But the story once again gets crazy. Remember the Reddit post that I was talking about? He was paying off kids, allegedly. There was an Instagram account called Chandler, and he dropped some crazy shit. First by saying he had a friend that told him David owed someone in Lake Elsinore money, and being that Celeste is now deceased, it only seems even more disturbing when you put two and two together. He then followed up that story with another one providing context. This time he was saying that David gave people money because he was with a minor, paying them off. And then he proceeded to post a photo proof. This is allegedly the photo of him paying those kids off. And let's be honest, that is definitely David. I just don't know how you could say this isn't David. This is probably one of the most incriminating pieces of evidence I've seen. But it wasn't just Chandler. Another person on a different social media posted the photo as well. And they claim that with the news being released, the kids from that area are sharing it, which is a callback to the Reddit post saying the same thing. And remember, those predated all of this information. But that's basically the entire update so far. Everything else is a little bit of speculation and going over old things David has said or tweeted. And honestly, we could be here all day if I went through every single one. So with that being said, stay safe, please.
Yeah, stay safe for real, bro. Thank you for this video. What's your name again? Fuck the H. That's a stupid fucking name. But thank you for this video. Now that's crazy though. But at the same time, it's like I'm thinking, like, I get that he paid people off a while back. Why wouldn't they just snitch? It's not like they signed a contract. Interesting.